How the homeschooler gets into college. Chapter 1. Homeschool to college. How the homeschooler gets into college. Some colleges and universities admit almost any applicant. It's called an open admission policy. They don't care as long as they get your money. If you don't have what it takes, you'll flunk out anyway. Nowadays, it's easy to get a high school diploma online that's good enough to get you into an accredited university. You just have to pass a GED test to get a pass to go to most colleges. A lot of colleges are now including homeschooling admission guidelines in their admission policies, usually on their website somewhere. A lot of colleges state that you don't need a high school diploma to get in. Just pay the fee or get a reference from a respected member of the community. Even the United States Air Force Academy takes homeschoolers. asafa.af.mil/rr/hs.htm. To get into the competitive colleges, take the SAT or the ACT and get high marks, win a science contest or something like that. As a homeschooled child, you're eligible for scholarships like anyone else. You just have to meet their criteria. Take the state high school test if your state has one. Barring that, talk to your state Department of Education and ask them what they can give you in the way of high school credentialing. Talk to the college you'd like to go to and ask them what are their requirements for entry. For homeschoolers without formal credentials, another way into college is to 1. Build a portfolio of activities and life experiences. 2. Document your own home course taking and see that you meet the standards. For the portfolio, it's not exactly like an artist's portfolio, but you write out everything you've ever done, what courses you took, what sports you played, volunteering project you work on, what your intrinsic interests are, etc. For the transcript part, you basically create your own. You get a list of the state's minimal education standards and based on that, you write out which textbooks you used, get a note from whoever taught you, like your mother, saying she taught you this, and that according to state requirements. You write it all out as a curriculum. Here are some one-liners. Find out requirements of colleges you're interested in. Tailor your curriculum to meet college admission requirements. Have people involved in your education fill out recommendation forms. Create a portfolio for storing homeschooling information. Take PSAT at grade 10 level, age 15 to 16. Attend college fairs. Update your curriculum to meet college requirements. Research private scholarships. Narrow down college choices. Do college visits. Evaluate colleges based on visits. Take ACT and/or SAT in spring of 11th grade. Retake ACT and/or SAT in early fall of grade 12. Decide where to apply in early fall. Create a portfolio. Gather records and supporting documentation. Apply for scholarships. Submit federal financial aid forms, FAFSA, as soon after January 1 as possible. You need proof of your family income for the previous year, IRS tax returns. Apply for college early, after January 1. Write college application essay if necessary. Give recommendation forms to people with addressed, stamped envelopes. Apply for scholarships and financial aid. Homeschool transcript info/homeschool portfolio. To get from homeschool into the college you want, an easy way is just to get the GED, gedtest.org, and be done with it, but a lot of people create a portfolio that contains a number of things meant to impress college admissions officers. You could put it all online, on a disk or in a folder in paper form. A portfolio might have the following things in it. ACT/SAT test score. Evidence of outside assessment if available, like tutors, tests graded by an outside agency, etc. Evidence that homeschooling conformed to state laws. Detailed description of who your teachers were, what you did and how many hours per day you spent at it. List the titles of textbooks used. Copies of the table of contents for in your core courses. Samples of work completed like test results and essays. Information about extracurricular activities, travel, published work, volunteer, and work experience. Reading list of educational books. Read. Pictures of you doing active things. Colleges that admit homeschoolers. homeschoolfriendlycolleges.com/index.html. learninfreedom.org, a long list of colleges and universities that have accepted homeschoolers. learninfreedom.org/colleges_for_hmsc.html, colleges that admit homeschoolers. Colleges that favor homeschoolers. Gutenberg College. 1883 University Street, Eugene, Oregon 97403. 541-683-5141. Fax, 541-683-6997. Office at gutenberg.edu. Gutenberg.edu. A classical great books college that teaches from a biblical worldview. Patrick Henry College. 1 Patrick Henry Circle, Purcellville, Virginia 20132. 540-338-1776. Fax, 540-338-8707. Admissions at phc.edu. phc.edu. 4-year Christian Liberal Arts College. Whitefield College. POB 6321. Lakeland, Florida 33807. 863-683-7899. info@whitefieldcollege.org. whitefieldcollege.org. Christian homeschool to college websites. collegeboard.org/features/home/html/intro.html. act.org, ACT test. collegeboard.org/features/home/html/intro.html, the path from homeschool to college. eho.org/callrev.htm. flora.org/homeschool-ca/universityer.html, Canadian universities and homeschoolers. air.org/college.htm. holtgws.com, book called How Homeschooling Leads to Admissions to the Best Colleges and Universities. homeschoolteenscollege.net. hslda.org/docs/00002/000000241.asp, college university homeschool admission policies. idg.com, The Homeschooler's Guide to Portfolios and Transcripts by Loretta Hooer. learninfreedom.org. learninfreedom.org/colleges_for_hmsc.html, colleges that admit homeschoolers. nhen.org. parentsoup.com/library/college/ha101397.html. perigee.net/McMullen/HomeDuStation/collegebound. rsds.net/colleges. Holt/growing up without schooling. 2380 Massachusetts Avenue. Number 104. Cambridge, Massachusetts 02140. 617-864-3100. info@holtgws.com. holtgws.com. Book and What About College by Ka-Fi Cohen. Tests for grade school. Try number 373.126 at the library. bjup.com, 800-845-5731, Iowa Test of Basic Skills. cal.org/nclrc/FL-testdb, Foreign Language Test Database. Diagnosticprescriptive.com, test up to grade 5. ericae.net, Eric Digests, hundreds of them. ericae.net/ftlib.htm. ericae.net/testcol.htm. fairtest.com, National Center for Fair and Open Testing. homeeducator.com, go to Royal Academy link, info about testing and transcripts. narsonline.com, info about testing and transcripts. Bayside School Services. POG 250. Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina 27948. 800-723-3057. Ballfam@interpath.com. Sell the cat, California Achievement Test. Christian Liberty Academy. 502 West Euclid Avenue, Arlington Heights, IL 60004. 800-348-0899. Homeschools.org. class-homeschools.org/cl press, 800-832-2741, Christian Liberty Press, Sell the Cat. Family Learning Organization Testing Service. epub 7247. Spokane, Washington, 99207-0247. 509-467-2552. Homeschool@familylearning.org. familylearning.org. Sell the Cat, MAT, Metropolitan Achievement Test, CSL, Checklist for Skills Learned, K8 and FAF, Freestyle, K12, List of 11 subjects child must know. Hewitt Educational Resources. epub 9. 2103 BST. Washougal, Washington, 98671. 360-835-8708. Sell the Pass, Personalized Achievement Summary System, 3-8. Seton Home Study School. 1350 Progress Road, Front Royal, Virginia, 22630. 540-636-9990. Fax, 540-636-1602. Testing at setonhome.org. setonhome.org. Sell the CTBS, Comprehensive Test of Basic Skills. Sycamore Tree. 2179 Mayer Place, Costa Mesa, California, 92627. 800-779-6750. sycamoretree.com. Sell the CTBS. Thurber's Educational Assessments. 400 Clayton Road, Chapel, North Carolina, 27514. 919-967-5282. thurbasnc@aol.com. Sell the Cat. Homeschoolers use CLEP then enroll at college as a transfer student. Most schools do not ask for high school transcripts or SAT/ACT scores for transfer students. Just present them with your credits and you register as a transfer student. Most schools consider a transfer student as someone who is going to transfer 30 to 45 semester hours of credit. If you were homeschooled but the college you want to go to will not recognize your homeschooling diploma, you can take your first year of CLEP tests, apply to the college as a transfer student with no restrictions.